Hiya, I'm Poppy. I'm 20 years old and I did the TEL course in January of 2019. Prior to the course, I was really interested in the outdoors in general. I loved hill walking, navigation, and things like that. But I didn't have any explicit experience, especially not with the jungle or anything like that. I didn't have any specific experience with expedition leader training either. That was all new to me on the course. So my reason for doing the TEL course was so I could challenge myself mainly. I really wanted to do something different I knew would push me, and something also that I would be able to gain concrete skills that I'd have down on paper that I'd definitely done, completed, that were then transferable to other aspects of life. And the TEL course definitely gave me that because you learn so much, you learn so many skills that apply to all aspects of your life. I chose Gapforce because the course seemed really comprehensive and definitely action packed. And when I did the course, I definitely found out that that was the case. For the whole 4 months, we hardly had a spare day. In fact, we didn't have a spare day. We were always doing something. Every minute of every day was used up in some activity we were doing. And the instructors also were really good. I'd seen lots of reviews on the website, but yeah, they definitely lived up to their expectations. So there's a lot of kit you had to buy, first off, just in practical terms. So that's one way I prepared, and then just making sure you're like active and like fit enough to do it, because it is quite like a long slog. It's like 4 months and you're pretty active most of the time. So since the course, I started university, and although it doesn't directly correspond to what I was doing in the TEL course, the TEL course definitely taught me so much. And also, I now have 4 months of experience living in a foreign country in Costa Rica, so I feel like I know the ins and outs of Costa Rica really well, and that's really applied really well to what I'm doing at university. I've been able to kind of have this expertise of this one country, and I feel like I really got to know it on the TEL course. You have to go for a week on recce where you have to find out new things that they could do on the course, and you do that by just speaking to people and knowing someone will know a friend of a friend of a friend who has a great bike ride that you can do, and it's just a great way of like practicing your networking skills, especially in a foreign language as well. And leadership skills are really important on the TEL course, obviously, and you definitely get a lot of practice at that, and you're kind of thrown in at the deep end, which I always think is a really good way to learn. It's like learning whilst doing rather than learning by being told what to do. Just go for it. Honestly, don't think about it too much. Don't think about the practical implications of it too much. Really just go for it, and you won't look back, because honestly, it's such a great investment in your whole life and an experience that you will never ever forget, and just so different from everyday life that it's a really must. If you're considering it at all, please just go for it. That's the best advice I can give. So this sounds like such a cliche, but genuinely every day of those 4 months was such an amazing experience that it's so hard to choose any like top memories from that. But some that come to mind are a whole night we spent doing cave rescues in a cave, which sounds horrible, but actually it was so like such a great experience and so rewarding when you came out the other side. And then endless jungle treks, and one night when we were having our last dinner in the jungle and the local tribe came past pushing their handmade canoe down the river. Very amazing.